How's it going, everyone? Today in this video, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'll be discussing about the releases that the WWE did yesterday morning. The reason why I didn't make this video yesterday is because I had a lot of things going on yesterday. I had to build a swing set in my backyard that my dad bought for my nieces and nephew. Just going out and about, had to help a friend with something this past night, as it's freaking 3:34 a.m. in the morning, so I just got home like an hour ago, so I didn't have really much any time yesterday, free time. But yeah, the WWE, of course, had their spring cleaning yesterday morning. You know, I woke up just as it was happening. Like, literally, I woke up and within 5 minutes, the first release happened, and, you know, they kept going forward for the past, like, hour or two. You know, first and foremost, I'd like to say that regardless how I feel about a wrestler, it's never fun to see someone lose their job. No matter how much I may dislike that person or wrestler, just in general, it's never fun to have someone lose a job because that's, you know, loss of income. You don't know whether they're going to go next or what's going to happen next with that person, especially when it's their dream job they're losing. So no matter how many times I joke around, no matter how much I dislike someone, like I said, it's never fun, and I don't wish anyone to lose their job. So I just want to make that clear before I see anything else in this video. But yeah, WWE had 8 releases. Releases came from Hornswoggle, who has not been seen in quite some time, Zeb Coulter, Cameron, Santino Marella, who's been retired for the past couple of years, but he was officially released today. El Torito, Alex Riley, who I'm not even joking when I say this, but I hope the WWE Performance Center beats up their security because Alex Riley is not all there in the head, so I'm pretty scared what he might do now that he's not in the WWE anymore, so I'm pretty scared for his sake. And of course, the 2 big releases being King Barrett and Damien Sandow. Let's be honest here, besides the last 2, the WWE really didn't cut anyone significant. You look at the list of people, and none of them really haven't been on TV at all, if any, TV time. For the past, I don't know how many years, so it's not like they really cut anyone significant that would be missing anything, any airtime, that is. But like I said, it's never fun to see anyone lose their jobs. But mainly in this video, I did want to discuss the 2 big names, being Damien Sandow and King Barrett. I'll start with King Barrett first. It's a shame for King Barrett to leave, but you know what? This is not something that we didn't see coming. If you guys have been following him, you do know back in August, the word came out that once his WWE contract expired, that he'd be leaving WWE. So it's pretty much been known ever since August of last year that King Barrett was leaving WWE. Just, you know, whenever his contract expired. His contract expires next month, or was going to expire next month, but he's able to agree with management about releasing him a few weeks early. You know, King Barrett was a huge missed opportunity. He was a huge talent. You know, he had all the tools to become world champion, and there were several occasions where he was supposed to become world champion. 2010, he was sought to win the championship. 2011, he was supposed to win Money in the Bank, but got screwed out of that at the last minute. 2012, he was supposed to win Money in the Bank again that year, but of course he got injured, which, you know, screwed his plans over winning it. So there were several occasions where Barrett was supposed to become world champion, or at least being that world title picture, to be main event guy. Never worked out. He had some injuries that kind of postponed his push as well, and you know it kind of prevented him from taking a chance on him again because he kept just you know, having these severe injuries that put him out of action for a while. So King Barrett was someone that was a huge talent. He was really hot in 2010, and you know he still kept the momentum for 2011 for the most part. It was that injury in 2012 that really just made him just go downhill because his career never really picked up from where it left off in the beginning of 2012. So it's a shame that King Barrett's gone. Like I said, he had so much potential, and he had all the tools to become the first ever British WWE World Heavyweight Champion as well, in my opinion. And they never got to it, and they just kind of postponed it. And it's a shame that, you know, they never utilized the talent that he has. And you know, who knows? This isn't the end of the road. You know, Barrett could, you know, maybe go to New Japan Pro Wrestling for a couple of years. And you know, if you follow him on Twitter, he said that, you know, he's taking a break from wrestling and he's not sure when he'll be back in the ring. But I'm pretty sure he will be. And you know, all it takes sometimes for guys like him to go away for a while for WWE to realize, like, wow, we really need him back, and they'll bring him back. You know, they did that with Del Rio. Del Rio, they fired him. He was gone for about a year and a half, and they brought him back. So I think Barrett might be the case with him. You know, goes up and tears it up for a while, realize how much of a missed talent he was, and they bring him back and do things with him. So I think there's always opportunity for him to come back. It's just a matter if he wants to and if they want to bring him back. So King Barrett, huge missed opportunity. Met the guy last year at WrestleMania Access, or WrestleMania Superstore. During the Superstore signing. He's actually the first guy I met during WrestleMania weekend last year. So King Barrett, really cool guy and a great talent. It's just sad to see WWE misuse him and see him go. So best looks for King Barrett. And of course, Damien Sandow was the other big name released. I don't think anyone did not see this coming. Honestly, when I heard about the releases the other day, on Thursday when the word came out that, hey, Friday might be some releases. Immediately, honestly, I thought of Damien Sandow, just because they haven't done anything with him, and just, he looks like someone that was on the chopping block, and unfortunately he was. Damien Sandow, another one of those guys that had all the tools in the world. The guy was very entertaining. The guy kept in gimmick. Like, if you heard about Damien Sandow outside of WWE, he was always in gimmick. He's an entertainer, and that's what WWE is, entertainment as well as wrestling, and he was a big part of entertainment, and he was a great wrestler too, and Damien Sandow had all the tools, entertainment, great character, good on the mic, great on the mic, and good in the ring. So he had all the tools. I know, he came to WWE with a pretty good push. They even gave him the Money Bank briefcase, which unfortunately he was the first guy to cash in and lose. I know John Cena was actually the first guy to cash in and lose, but he technically didn't lose. He won the match by disqualification, but Sandow was actually the first guy to cash in and get pinned and lose. So ever since then he's been on a downward. Ever since then he's been on a downward spiral. After he lost to John Cena to cash in, he became the serious, aggressive heel that people become after they lose a big match or whatever. So he just went downhill from there. But then, he started picking up his career again once he started doing the mimicking things, and, became Damien Mizdow, which is absolutely hilarious. The guy, he made it work. No matter what they gave him, he made it work. They gave him so many shitty gimmicks when they ditched the Savor the Masses gimmick that no matter how bad it was, he made it work somehow. And that's how great Damien Sandow was. And I think he's a guy that, again, maybe he goes and tears it up in other promotions or in the independents for a couple years, and they realize, wow, we screwed up with this guy. Let's bring him back and redo something with him. So, Damien Sandow, I do believe there is hope for eventual comeback in the future. Depends, again, depends on him and depends on their side. They want to bring him back. So, Damien Sandow is a huge talent, misused. Could have been one of the top stars. Could he have been world champion? I don't know in this day and age, just because there's so many great talents that I think they want to put ahead of him. But I definitely think he should have had a run with the Intercontinental Championship or the U.S. Championship as well. So he definitely should have made a mid-card title run. But yeah, another missed talent that was over too, by the way. Very, very over. I even hear, to this day, on Superstars or whatever, or at the house shows, he became one of the biggest pops in the show. So don't understand why they let go of him when he's still one of the most over guys, despite not being on TV that much. But yeah, that'll do it for the video, guys. Just want to give you guys my thoughts on the releases, mainly King Barrett and Damien Sandow. Like I said, those are the two main ones and the two misused talents out of everyone, in my opinion. So that was it for spring cleaning for WWE, for the roster cuts. Like I said, it actually wasn't too bad besides the two main people. Like I said, majority of the talent got cut weren't really on TV, so it's not like they're really, on TV, it's not like you're gonna just randomly see them out on TV anymore. So, but like I said though, it is shady to see someone lose their job, and I don't really wish that upon anyone. So, yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.